GeroTheHero, and this is my review of ReZero Episode 20. Um, we see a youth that meets a redheaded girl, and we find out that it's eventually that we find out that it's Wilhelm. And it's interesting because he kind of looks like Subaru a bit. It's probably coincidence, but I just thought it was interesting. Um, so we get a repeat of the scene from last time when Subaru and Rim were luring the white whale. Cruz attacks it, and it makes the white whale bleed, but it doesn't like slice it in half or take any part out of it. Um, and then we see that Wilhelm does this crazy attack that also makes the white whale bleed as well. Ricardo attacks, and also there's a lot of magical attacks going on, and we find out that they're trying to do whatever they can, like their best attacks right at once to ground it, but it doesn't do anything. And then Wilhelm attacks again, and he manages to gouge out the eye, but it really only just pisses off the white whale. Um, and that's when the white whale starts making a sound attack, and then the mist goes out. We find out that we've lost a few troops, and they can't remember who got lost. So Subaru remembers from a past episode when Rem was wiped out of existence. And then little by little, we kind of learn more about Wilhelm's past and what motivated him to learn about the sword. We also find out that it wasn't love at first sight between Wilhelm and his wife. And then we go back to the sound attack seems to make everybody crazy, except for a few people, and Subaru's unaffected, so that was kind of strange. It's interesting that Felix can counter the magic, whatever this is, that's affecting people's minds. And then at this point, in another genius move by Subaru, he says that he will return by death, which of course we see another vision of the witch, and he uses that as a lure for the white whale. And the question is, the next time he does this, will it get worse? Will we see the witch materialize anymore? Will we actually hear anything that she says, really? Because the last time we just saw, like, the power of her hands come toward him and grab his heart. So I'm kind of curious what will happen next time. And then they start attacking again once they kind of regroup. And what Wilhelm says is kind of ominous and kind of feels like it jinxed them too, because he says this is a little too easy, that we're hurting the white whale, especially since the white whale killed his wife, the master swordsman. So Wilhelm um, takes off the white whale's fin as they regroup again, and then we get to another flashback of young Wilhelm. He becomes a knight, and his future wife says now he can protect people. We go to another scene, and the town that that he's trying to protect, or maybe it's his hometown, gets destroyed and fails. He's kind of depressed, scared that he's going to die. At the last minute, Wilhelm's wife comes out and does this amazing fight sequence that just kind of vaporizes a group of enemy in one strike. And then she just destroys the rest of them. We learn that Wilhelm kind of hates her at this point, and he feels humiliated because of how she looks. Like, she looks like an innocent girl. He kind of is jealous of that. In the next scene, we go back to the present, and Wilhelm's basically eaten alive, and Subaru himself almost gets destroyed. But Ricardo jumps in the way, and we just see all kinds of blood. Um, so we think he's dead. He probably is, but there might be a chance that he's still alive. But as far as Wilhelm, I'm pretty sure that he's probably going to survive this somehow. I bet he'll probably burst out of the white whale and somehow destroy it from the inside. Um, but what's startling in the next scene is that we find out that there are three white whales. So you kind of wonder if the other two are like clones or some kind of magical projection. Um, and then the other major question is, why is it that Wilhelm can still remember who the Master Swordsman is? Is the curse uh, just affect everybody else except for the person that cares for them most? Because in Subaru's case, he was the only one that remembered Rem. So I'm kind of curious, maybe she didn't get killed directly by the white whale. It could have been Beetlegeist or another of the witch's agents. I'm hoping that if Wilhelm's still alive, maybe we'll get some more backstory on either of them. Overall, I thought this episode was really great. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Um, like always, comment below, subscribe if you're interested, and follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you next time.